Okay, so I'm starting to work on my tree puller. This is my attempt to make something like a products such as PullerBear or Extractigator. I'm sure they are much better, but I felt like trying to make my own. It's kind of makeshift because it's just using the stuff I had on hand. This part here, there's a pivot here. The idea is that this lever will move like so, and I'm going to attach that bit there and that bit there, weld them on, and then there'll be a link going from one of these holes to one of these holes, and I'll explain why there's a bunch of holes later. Anyway, the idea is that when the lever is pulled back, the link will be tight and will force that through. So, in other words, when the lever swings back and forth, it's going to move that. And then here, this L-shaped thing is going to be welded on the side here, a plate there, and another plate on the end of the push rod. So the idea is that when the lever is pulled back, this comes forward, pinches the tree in here, and then the whole thing levers back and pulls the tree out of the ground. A little hard to visualize. I'll do some welding and then we'll have another look at it. Okay, so I've tacked on these two pieces, so now you can see how that is going to pivot. And when there's a link between here and here, when that goes back like that, it should push the pipe through like so. Okay, an hour or two of cutting and welding and so on later. Imagine this L-shaped piece with this welded on at 90 degrees is fastened on the side here. So it's sort of like just an L-shaped thing. Now, when this is pulled back, I'll do that again. So remember, this is attached. So this is going to clamp the stem of the little tree, like so, and then hopefully lever it back. I think I'm probably going to have to attach something under here to create sort of a fulcrum. This is a little too far back, so it'll lever against that and pull the tree out. So I'm reasonably optimistic. Some of the stuff is a little lighter than I'd hoped. This is just leftover stuff. It's nice and heavy. These are a bit skinny, but we'll see. More progress. So I think all welding is done. You can see the L-shaped thing is now attached. These two plates are on. Put a couple of beads of weld, tried to make them high and bumpy. Those will be grippers for the stalk of the trunk of the tree. So when this is pulled back, it tightens the clamp on the trunk of the tree, and then we lever back and hopefully it pulls it out of the ground. I think I'll go try it out.